In football, it seems like every Tom, Dick and Harry is making it pro at like age 13. And if you're 18 or 19, it can be very disheartening to see boys that haven't even grown a strand of mustache making it pro. And yes, I'm talking about myself because I have more of a mustache than you do. And although I'm not here to debate on whether or not you can go pro at a later age, I am here to help you make progress faster. And if you could make 1 month of progress in just 1 hour, how sick would that be? So today I'm going to be helping you and you make progress 30 times faster. That's not possible. Yes, that is the literal math. The first thing that I want you to do is to not actually practice the skill. What? I want you to watch highlights of your favorite player. I knew this coach was sus. Have you ever noticed that as a kid, the only way you seemed to learn the skill was through watching it? You'd see a player perform a skill on TV and then you'd get this weird tingling sensation of inspiration in your body and you would just want to jump out of your chair. And then you would go out to the pitch and try the skill for yourself. And even though you looked quirky or stiff, you were still able to pull it off. And if you were unable to pull it off, then you would just go watch another Messi or Ronaldo highlight video and all of a sudden you'd be able to do the skill again. It's as if you would gain the ball control of Twisting Tiger from Super Strikers just by watching a YouTube video. Well, that's because you were acting like a sponge. With no coach and no sense of direction, the only way you knew how to improve was to watch and learn. And so you did that. And that is the first step to massive improvements, is to not go out there and to try the skill for yourself, but to actually watch the skill over and over again. Because when you are watching it, you are absorbing the skill as a whole. Your brain is processing the entire skill and therefore you're able to execute it the way you want to. And somewhere along the line, you stopped watching highlight videos because you think that you know what you're doing. And yes, maybe you do know what you're doing, but you're also missing out on a crucial part of improvement because watching the skill again and again actually reinforces neural connections in your brain. But of course, just sitting down and watching highlight reels all day won't make you a better player, otherwise we'd all be playing for the Catalonian Giants. You have to go out there and train. And although you can go out there and just start training, that isn't necessarily the best way to do it. Whenever trying to learn a new skill fast, you first have to know what the skill consists of. So, what skill do you want to try? The La Crooked. The what? You know, this one. Oh god. Anyway, let's move on to the next step. Yes! Finally, I'm gonna move like Iniesta. Not so fast. Let's take the croqueta as an example. On the surface, it seems like a one-move skill. You just push the ball with one foot to the other foot. Seems simple enough. But if you've ever done the croqueta before, you realize that the best and the most seamless way to do it is to actually drag the ball with one foot to the other instead of passing it from one foot to the other. Which, let's be honest, is a mistake that a lot of beginner players make. And the best way to master this skill is to break it down into individual parts. If you want to master the croqueta, you first have to master this. Anyone can do that. I can do it with my eyes closed. Instead of pushing the ball from one foot to the other and then trying to move forward all at once, focus on just pushing the ball from one foot to the other first. Once you've mastered that, then you can add the forward motion into it. Breaking the skill up means you get to master individual parts of the skill. This also means that if you have a weakness in a particular part of a skill, you can isolate that, practice that over and over, and master that on its own. You don't have to perform the whole skill every single time. And then when you put it all together, it will flow nicely. Now do it slower. 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 Good. My daddy can do it faster than this. Yes, you want to move faster. Yes, you want to be quick and light and agile on your feet like a Belgian Malinois on steroids. Actually, no, those things are already on steroids. Football is only getting more and more intense as the years go by. But believe me when I say, if you can't do a skill slowly, you have no chance of doing it quickly. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast is something I'm sure you've heard of, but do you actually implement it? Probably not. And you know what? It's probably not even because you think it's a waste of time. You're probably afraid of doing that because you're afraid that someone might see you practicing it really slowly and then they'll make fun of you. But you know what? Screw them. This is your future. You're the one who's trying to improve. They're just salty that they don't have the guts to do it. So start at a walking pace, move into jogging pace, then running pace, and eventually you'll be able to do it at match speed. And who knows, maybe one day you'll have the ball control of Dancing Rasta. Or maybe not. Thank you for watching. I hope you've gained something valuable from this video.